Hello everyone, so here is Rhythm Notation Reading Part 6. And today we're covering the concept of the repeat sign. And this is often needed when you are reading rhythm notes. So you see these two dots with the two lines here. Two dots placed before a double bar line means go back to the beginning and play again. For example, if we take this line of music, you'll see there is a repeat sign. So that means to go back to the beginning and then you'd play it one more time. And if you're reading the rhythms here, it'd go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you'd rest on the rest. Sometimes you repeat back to another repeat sign. So music may be written like this, and then you'll have a repeat sign here, but instead of going back to the beginning, you would go back to the repeat sign instead. So if there's no repeat sign here, you would go back to the beginning, but if there's a start repeat sign here, then you go back to the beginning repeat sign. So in this case, you'd play 1, 2, 1, rest, 1, rest, 1, rest, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, rest. Then you go back to here, 1, rest, 1, rest, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, rest. So here's some exercises to do. On the blank staff below, write the indicated piece of music as it would appear without using a repeat sign. Some notes are indicated as a guide. So in this example, you would basically copy it twice, because what the repeat sign does is it eliminates the need to write out all of this music. So you'd see here to here, and there's a slur because it's connecting notes of two different pitches. In this case, you might pick it once and then you slide to that note. So this is where the repeat sign would be, but if there's no repeat sign, then whoever's writing the music out would need to write it out again. So that's the beauty of having the repeat sign, is that you don't need to write all this music out, and you can compact the amount of music you're reading or on the staff. Okay, next, on the blank staff below, write the indicated piece of music as it will appear without using the repeat signs. Some notes are indicated as a guide. So again, here, you draw this note here, and here, and there's a phrase marking or slur. Then because there's no repeat sign, you'd have to write it again. Alright, so that's what it would look like with no repeat sign versus having a repeat sign. And actually they would go here, so you're repeating these 3 bars and not including this in the repeat. So you can see the functionality of using the repeat sign. You have less sheet music to write out and taking up space on the paper. And thirdly, on the blank stack below, rewrite this piece of music using a repeat sign. So now you're going to look for some patterns. So here, you just have to rewrite this. And we haven't dealt with reading the pitches on the staff, just the notes, rhythm notation. So then you draw that nice phrase marking or slur, and then this half note there. And then you look for the pattern here. So obviously this is where we're dealing with here, and you probably divide it in half. So you can see that these 4 bars are exactly the same. So here you could rewrite the 4 bars and use the repeat signs. So you'd write that rest, here with the rest half note tied to the quarter note. And it's a tie because it's to the same pitch, notes of the same pitch. So you'd connect the duration here. So if you were to count out this rhythm, we would go in meter 2/4, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, rest, 1, rest, 1, 2, 1. You'd hold this for one continuous pitch there. What this slur or phrase marking does is you'd pick, or if you're a wood instrument, you'd tongue it once, or you'd pick it once if you're playing a string instrument, or you'd bow it with one long bow so it sounds more smooth and connected. So that's our lesson using repeat signs.